What's up, guys? They say the truth is out there, but TikTok might already have it. Secret experiments, hidden messages, government cover ups. I'm your host, AE, and this is where we react, decode, and question everything. Welcome to the deep end. This is your weekly dose of wait, what? Yeah, let's get into it.
You ever hear the theory that Paul Walker's death wasn't just a crash? Yeah, the Fast and Furious guy. Real car lover, real driver. But in 2013, after a charity event, he gets in a Porsche with his friend, and minutes later, boom, they crash. And the car explodes. But it wasn't just fire. Witnesses said they heard two separate explosions. And somehow, the engine flew 100 feet away. That doesn't happen in a normal crash. That's a detonation, right at the impact moment. It gets weirder. Paul had been working with a charity in the Philippines, and people online claim he found evidence of child trafficking buried inside aid shipments. He was planning to go public. He wanted out of Hollywood. He wanted the truth, and then gone. No major investigation, no second look, just another celebrity accident. Paul was quiet, kind, clean, a threat to the system that feeds on fame. He didn't party hard, he helped people, and that made him dangerous. So ask yourself, was it speed or was it silence? Comment justice for Paul if you think we were never told the real story.
Man, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. When he first died, the way he died, doing what he does in the movie, I always raised a red flag in my head, man. That was always crazy to me. I never felt like I never felt like that was true. Like, it was something they was covering up. But man, to know that he was uncovering some truth in the Philippines, it just makes everything clear now. That's wild. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section, cause that one right there rung some bells. That's crazy work. Let's get into it.
There's a theory that the Hoover Dam is secretly a demonic throne and that the government put angels there to cover it up. When you go to the Hoover Dam, you're gonna see something really odd. There's a spot that has two giant winged statues made out of bronze. They look like angels, right? They are technically called the winged figures of the Republic, but this is the weird part. No one officially says what they are. They're not angels, they're not demons, they're figures. And that's not random. There's actually a floor underneath them that is a cosmic map. It shows the exact alignment of the stars the day that the dam was completed. Like they wanted aliens or gods to find this later. You'd think it's just some artsy little design, right? But the guy who made that design said that this is specifically supposed to last for thousands of years. That design was supposed to outlive our civilization. And this is where it gets a little darker. People also call this place the throne of the devil. But why would a dam need a cosmic star map and then two 20, 30-foot bronze guardians? And then all of these occult-looking type symbols. Well, get this. So over 100 workers died while building the dam. And some people do believe that their bodies were sealed into the concrete and that they were considered to be sacrifices to bless the sculpture. And then on top of all of this, the location of these statues don't really make any sense. Why would they have these big designs at a power plant? And if you're religious, you also have to remember Satan was originally an angel. Another crazy thing to note is that the Hoover Dam has been featured in dozens of end-of-the-world movies, disaster scenes, and games. It has always been the center of destruction and secret technology. And then it's is that a coincidence, or is it programming for us to see it as the key to something? Even the name Hoover comes from a president who was involved in major US power shifts, literal power and electricity. And this makes you wonder if the government is trying to hide in plain sight. Massive monuments with spiritual symbolism built into them. Government approved, celebrated, protected, and most of us never even question it. So when you pass by and you take a little selfie, you don't even realize you are standing on what some call a throne. But the question remains, a throne for who exactly? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and follow for more.
That right there, that's freaking wild, no lie. Cause I live right here by the Hoover Dam. And I never seen them angel things right there. I never seen that. I mean, I never really stopped by, but that's crazy to know. Why would they have that right there? What symbolism is that? What is that? That's crazy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video in the comment section, man. That's pretty wicked right there. No lie. And to be named after the president, I think Larry Hoover. I don't know. I think so, but y'all let me know what that is, man. That's crazy work, bro. Wow. Let's get into the next.
Ozzy didn't die on stage, but something definitely got passed on that night. His last show was really emotional. Fans were literally calling it his funeral. But if you look a little closer, it kind of seemed like a ritual where he passed the torch on to Youngblood. Now, I get people's interests change and interests evolve, and artists change and evolve, but fans that used to hate him now love him. They're even going around and saying he's the next Ozzy, which inspired this fan theory. This is just a combination of a bunch of facts. This is just a fan theory. I am not saying it's true. This is just for fun. In 2022, Youngblood drops The Funeral. Ozzy appears and gives him this gold cross from his neck. Right before Sabbath's final show, Youngblood gives it back to him, and it's now covered in diamonds. And fans think that this is symbolic, like Ozzy offered protection and Youngblood gives it back transformed. Almost like he's saying, I'm ready. At the final show, Youngblood sings Changes. It's incredible, and the song itself is about like grief and evolution. He nails this. And some say that it doesn't feel like a performance, but it rather feels like a ceremony. Backstage, Ozzy tells him, go conquer America first. And that's not casual, it's a mission. It's like a king blessing his heir. You can even see during this part that Youngblood is on his knees, bowing to him. And yes, he is a king of music, but also maybe this is a little deeper. People noticed Youngblood looks like a young Ozzy and an early Kelly. And at certain points, Kelly and Sharon have literally said it. It's not like vibes. It's almost like they're checking if this transfer worked. In the funeral video, Ozzy touches Youngblood's forehead, and right where his third eye is in his forehead. And in occult symbolism, that is a spiritual trade-off. Legacy, power, energy. The Osbournes don't hype anyone up like this. But with Youngblood, it's socials, interviews, shows, they are loud. It feels like more than support. Maybe they have chosen him. Do you think there was a spiritual transfer? Do you think there was a ritual that worked? I'm over here for me to read the victim of a serial killer's diary.
That right there, that's crazy work. Y'all think he transferred? What y'all think, man? Y'all think Ozzy's soul transferred into the Youngblood? Y'all let me know, man. Cause over here, none of that. We over here, everything is possible on this side. Yeah, I know. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that one. That one's wild though, for real. Let's get into it.
These are some of the scariest conspiracy theories in the world, but we're gonna keep going until we find the craziest one. There's actually a huge conspiracy that the Denver International Airport is the Illuminati's headquarters, which is crazy. So basically, since a lot of people already have this conspiracy, the airport themselves have embraced the rumors by poking fun at it. Like, they have billboards and posters around the airport that's like, hey, we're aliens. And people think that since they poke around and joke at it, that it's probably true, that why are they making fun of it? They're trying to hide it. There's also a huge conspiracy that the Apollo 17 was not the last moon mission. Okay. So after Apollo 17 in 1972, America actually stopped sending astronauts to the moon. NASA claimed that they logged all the research they needed and the government funding was reduced, so it ended. A movie actually ended up coming out about a fictional Apollo 18 mission, and now some people believe that the mission was real and it ended tragically when the astronauts had a run-in with aliens. I think that arguably one of the biggest conspiracies is that people believe that airplane exhaust trails are actually filled with chemtrails. So within this conspiracy, people think that the exhaust trails on airplanes are actually chemtrails, and it's the government that's trying to spray us, and they're keeping it a secret. And there's also a lot of conspiracies that feed into this, like whether or not it's cloud seeding for storms, or if it's like mind seeding to control our minds. We're gonna keep going with this until we find the craziest one, so make sure you add me and come back to me tomorrow. These are some of the scariest
Yeah, man, that Denver airport, that mural at that Denver airport is wild. It looks wicked, man. If y'all go ahead and go look at that, that's pretty wild, man. Yeah, man. I wish I could show you the image, man. I probably could. Let me see. Let me pause this. Yeah, so here it is. I put it up. That looks crazy, man. I wish I could zoom into it. Let me see if I can find something better than that. Oh wow, I didn't know this was there either. Look at this. see if I can find something bigger for you guys. Let's see. I don't think I could, but let's see. No, that's it. But you could look at it and tell that it's crazy. Look at this guy right here. Like, we're dying. Like, this man, I guess, dead. Like, it's just something wrong with this whole image, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. That's a little bit wicked, man, at the Denver airport. And also, the Apollo 17, 18. What y'all think about that, man? Where is Apollo 1 through 17? That's my question. And the chemical trails, yeah, definitely getting sprayed. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Let's get into the next one, man.
I'll just give you one example. If you go to McDonald's, anywhere in the world, you will find French fries, or chips as you call them, and you will find that they're always made from the same potato, the russet Burbank potato. This is a potato from America that's unusually long and difficult to grow, but that's what they want, because when you're McDonald's, you like those red boxes with a little bouquet of very long chips. It looks really good, and so they insist that all their potatoes be russet Burbanks, and they further insist that they have no blemishes at all. There's a very common defect of russet Burbank potatoes called net necrosis, and you've seen potatoes with a little brown line sometimes, or spots that come through it. Well, McDonald's won't buy them if your potatoes have that, and the only way to eliminate that is to eliminate an aphid, and the only way to do that is with a pesticide called Monitor that is so toxic that the farmers who grow these potatoes in Idaho won't venture outside into their fields for 5 days after they spray. And then when they harvest their potatoes, they have to put them in these atmosphere-controlled sheds the size of a football stadium because they're not edible for 6 weeks. They have to off-gas all the chemicals in them. So you see, the desire for a certain kind of chip leads to a certain kind of agriculture. I'll just give you one example.
Dang, that's crazy. You hear more and more about these fast food places, man. It gets wild, man. And I love McDonald's fries, man. That smell just drive you there. It's like if you driving down the street, you get that smell, you like, oh, I could get those fries right now. No lie, man. It's wicked, man. It's wicked, man. I don't know, man. Y'all gonna stop eating McDonald's, or y'all gonna continue to eat McDonald's? Me, them fries is crazy. I might have to just keep doing it. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know. But yeah, let's get into the next one, my people.
Did you know these are the people who knew too much and were silenced? Michael Jackson, 25th of June, 2009. It's said that Michael uncovered secrets about a dark network involving high-ranking politicians and minors. The official version states he died from an overdose while trying to sleep that night. But how credible is that explanation? Barnaby Jack, 25th of July, 2013. This famous hacker shocked the world when, during a conference, he demonstrated how some could manipulate pacemakers to cause clean, undetectable deaths. Just days later, Barnaby was found dead in his apartment. A simple coincidence, or was he silenced for what he knew? Daphne Caruana Galizia, 16th of October, 2017. This investigative journalist exposed secrets about the elites and the controversial Panama Papers. Her research placed her in direct conflict with powerful figures. Shortly afterwards, a bomb in her car ended her life. Is it really just a coincidence that all these people met such fates, or did they uncover something they were never meant to know? But what do you think, Comet Silence? If you want me to keep exposing the hidden truth...
That's wild, man. I'm not gonna lie. The one that stick out to me the most is the lady that got bombed in her car. It's crazy. That's crazy work. Sheesh. These people do not play. You try to expose these people's agenda, man, they do not play. God, boy. Wow. And Michael Jackson one. Like, I always felt that was, like it was something wrong with that Michael Jackson one. He died over an overdose in a hospital. It's crazy. But yeah, let's get into the next video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. How y'all feel about that one. And let's go.
I'm telling y'all, they always tell you straight to your face. They don't even hide it anymore.
Sacrifice loved ones. You have to sacrifice loved ones for a long period of time if you want to be great. It is very unfortunate, and you feel it at times. You know the saying: if it's too hot, get there. Sometimes you just gotta get out of the kitchen because it gets hot. But you have to have a discipline. To sometimes you have to sacrifice loved ones in order to be great. And for me, I was 18 when I came into the league. So I got my best friends from high school that's now in college. I got one that's at Ohio State, and they're calling me, telling me, "Hey, bro, you gotta come down to these parties." And I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I look back on it now, I wish I would have done a few of them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I did.
We all know LeBron James is a part of the club, and they always tell you in their jokes, they're jokes. He's been in for a while.
Yeah, LeBron got some crazy stuff going on, no lie. If y'all ever heard of the Black Boule, go do y'all research if y'all haven't. But yeah, that's what he's in, man. And yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Yeah, he definitely ain't lying. He gets wicked. But yeah, let's get to the next one, man. That's crazy.
There's a video of the Queen. When the Queen died, there was a mic on that they didn't know was on. And they leaked some information. And there was a conversation going on that wasn't supposed to go on live television. While they were recording it, you can hear the Queen's team saying some weird stuff. Listen. Okay, so this is during the Queen's funeral procession. She said, this is the exact words: "The death is irreversible, and the fact she is trapped." And then it just cuts off. So what do you think that means? Death is irreversible. So it was planned? I think, this is what I think. I think, like I said, what if at a certain time, when you reach that level of power and success, whoever is importance, something comes into you, or they put spirits, entities, or even different people inside of your body to control. Now, she's saying the death is irreversible, but she's still trapped. Now, this is just my own theory, but what if they mean by she's still trapped? That spirit, they weren't able to transfer to somebody else yet. So whoever that, entity is, was stuck in the dead body that they can't pass on.
Yeah.
That's pretty wicked, man. Like I said, man, ain't nothing too far-fetched over here. I believe it all. We believe it all. This is for educational purposes too. That's crazy, man. They couldn't transfer her consciousness into another being. I don't think so, man. I know they did, man. No lie. For real. Did they transfer it into Sir Charles? her king, or the king, man? I don't know, man. That entity somewhere though. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. It gets wicked. Let's get it.
There are some conspiracy theories I 100% believe in while I get ready. I absolutely love conspiracy theories, so if you have any that I didn't name in this video, feel free to drop them in the comments. Okay, firstly, I feel like we were meant to have 13 months, each with 28 days. Because why do we have 12 and each month has a different amount of days? Mermaids and sirens are real. We have only explored 4 or 5% of our ocean, so who's to say that mermaids or sirens aren't real? I believe in the teachings of the Bible, and I respect every single religion the same, whether you believe in God or not. In the Bible, it says that the demons were casted away into the sea, which makes me believe at least maybe sirens are demons. That kind of leads me to my next point about aliens. I feel like there's so much in our solar system that there's no way there's other life, but I feel like the scientists and stuff are looking in the wrong places. Because no way, A, we're the only ones, we're the only form of life, and B, who's to say that aliens need the same things that we need to survive? Kind of goes with also what I was saying, but there has to be an alternate universe of us living either the same or completely different life. I feel like that's kind of how we feel deja vu and stuff, is because somebody from ourselves from an alternate universe is doing that same thing or like something like that. We have 1000% found the cure to cancer, and I hate to say it, but I feel like the like higher ups are keeping it from us, because then if they have like, if everybody's cured, then they're not making any money on cancer treatments, because cancer treatments are so freaking expensive. So like ultimately they'd literally just be losing money. Like Soylent Green ingredient on the back of like food and stuff, like that's people. You can't tell me. Like food in America, we already know is horrible, but how like processed and lab grown some of these things are, I'm like, this, like they're people, like they're feeding you people. And you can literally go down the rabbit hole of Soylent Green like I did, but basically like it's a crazy concept. But every time, like I'm checking the packages of like all of the stuff that I consume, because I feel like the amount of chemicals and like they're putting in the food is like not okay. It's not okay. Also, I feel like you guys never heard me talk this enthusiastically ever, and I feel like that's just because like I love documentaries, I love true crime, I love all that stuff, and conspiracy theories, they just get me like so hyped up. Like I don't. Okay, Marilyn Monroe, Princess Diana, and Michael Jackson were all. You can't tell me all of these really important like figures just like OD'd on a random Tuesday night. And even if you look in some of like Princess Diana's journals and stuff, she literally says she thinks something is wrong. And I swear Michael Jackson said the same crap, and that all went down in like the Diddy case. Which also, that's another insane concept. Okay, I only have 2 more, so bear with me, but the Mandela effect. Because like if you look back on some of the photos, like I swear, it's like the government or something like testing how well we can retain our memory, because some of that stuff I know for sure 100% a fact had the things that it had. Okay, this is a lip stain, so ignore how insane I look, but our phones are spying on us. Like I'll go see a movie or something will just happen, and all of a sudden I'm getting ads for it. All of a sudden, like I'm getting all this stuff about like my TikTok For You page. It'll be all about what I was just complaining to my mom about. I'm also kind of sick right now, so ignore my stuffy nose. I swear I don't sound this insufferable, okay? Yeah, that's all. I definitely have more, because again, I love conspiracies, but this video is already like really long, so I love you so much. Bye. Here's some.
If intrusive thoughts had a voice, that would be it. I swear my mind wanders like that sometimes, and I get lost into a rabbit hole, into a deep rabbit hole. And that rabbit hole takes you so far that you might not come back from the truth. And I don't think I ever came back from the truth. I think I'm like stuck in this truth to where no one could pull a fast one over me. No one. Yeah. But yeah, if intrusive thoughts had a voice, I think that'd be it. Yeah, because that's why she's shorty on all of it, no lie. She got it all. She hear it all. She believe it all. Me too. I'm right there with you. This is for educational purposes only, though. You know, informational videos. You know. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about those conspiracies she brought out, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about them. Let's get into the next one.
I'm telling y'all, they always tell you right to your face, wake up.
I can wear her skin over mine, her hair over mine, her hands as gloves, her teeth as confetti, her scalp a cap, her sternum my bedazzled cane. We can pose for a photograph, all 3 of us, immortalized. You and your perfect girl. I don't know when love became elusive. What I know is no one I know has it.
That audio came out before this video came out. Or this video. Could she be referring to you-know-who?
Yo, Beyonce, chill. That's all I can say. Chill. Like all the videos I see about her is crazy. The demonic activity with this lady is crazy. And I believe it 100%. This is for educational purposes only though. Yeah. Wow. I wear her skin. It's crazy work. Man. I don't know what to think about that, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Man, that's some scary stuff. I don't want to ever, you know what I mean? I used to have a big crush on Beyonce. Now I got nightmares. Night terrors. Let's get it though. To the next one.
That you won't fly commercial. You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me just a second. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need of Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listen to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
That you won't.
Unsettling, I should say. Man, that man face on top of the laugh. Oh, and you see that man just laughing in his like what in the crowd with him. Oh man, he crazy. As soon as he would I'm gone. Peace, deuces. I would have never went to that church anyway. No lie. Look at this man. Man looks demonic. Look at that face, man. That's crazy to me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. Whew. It gets wicked. All right, y'all. This was the end of the video, man. I appreciate y'all for being here. I hope y'all like the videos. Y'all go down there and like it, subscribe, comment down in there section, and let me know what y'all think. Let's conversate. Let's talk about some things. I'll talk back. Y'all can write. I'll talk back. Man, I appreciate y'all for locking in, and I hope y'all have a good 7 days to y'all week, man. And I hope these videos can get y'all take some light off of some of these deep thoughts you guys, these intrusive thoughts you guys be having, man. Until next time, we out.